Good morning, kids. Welcome to the English class. Today, we are going to start with an interesting chapter, Chapter 10, Charlie Chaplin from your Forward English book. Now, listen to the summary of the chapter. This is a very interesting story about the life of Charlie Chaplin. He had a very tough childhood. This story tells us how he became the biggest face of comedy. He lived with his mother and brother. His father left them when he was very young. His mother was a stage artist. Unfortunately, she developed a throat problem. Charlie used to accompany his mother on the stage. One day, while performing on the stage, her mother lost her voice and fainted. The manager pushed Charlie on the stage to control the impatient audience. The mischievous acts of Charlie Chaplin were liked by the audience. This was indeed Charlie's first performance on the stage. Charlie had to still suffer a lot. His mother was sent to an asylum due to mental instability. He and his brother had to live in an orphanage. But Charlie had a strong desire to become an actor, and he succeeded in doing so. He was the first actor to appear on the cover of Time magazine in 1925. He was a true fighter at heart. Now, kids, before starting with the reading, I will discuss some new words with you. Now, first word is comedy. C-O-M-E-D-Y. Comedy means entertainment. Next word is provide. P-R-O-V-I-D-E. Provide means to give. Next word is decided. D-E-C-I-D-E-D. Decided means to make one's mind. Now, let's start with the reading, kids. Take out your page number 72 and put finger over there. Reading time. Life is all about winning and winning with a smile. Underline the word winning and write meaning over there. Victory. V-I-C-T-O-R-Y. I'm repeating once again. Winning means victory. Charlie Chaplin is known to all of us as the biggest face of comedy. Underline the word comedy and write meaning over there. Entertainment. E-N-T-E-R-T-I-A-N-M-E-N-T. I'm repeating once again. Comedy means entertainment. When the whole world was falling in pieces, underline the word falling and write meaning over there. To drop down. I'm repeating once again. Falling means to drop down. Busy fighting with one another, Charlie gave the world its first comedy series on television. Underline the word series and write meaning over there. A number of programs. I'm repeating once again. Series means a number of programs. It was the time of World War I. People were fighting with each other for food and drinking water. Little children and old people were dying. Charlie understood that he could not do anything much to provide the people with things they needed for daily life. But he decided to bring a smile on their faces. Underline the word provide and write meaning over there. To give. Underline the word decided and write meaning over there. Decided means to make one's mind. I'm repeating once again, to make one's mind. Now kids, I will explain you the following page. Charlie Chaplin is one of the biggest comic actor. When people were dying due to hunger, he gave his first comedy series on television at the time of World War I. He wanted to do something for them. So he did this just to bring a smile on their faces so that they lived happily. Now I will discuss some cross questions with you. First question is, who was Charlie Chaplin? Answer is, Charlie Chaplin was a famous comic actor. Next question is, when did Charlie Chaplin give its first comedy series? Answer is, Charlie Chaplin gave its first comedy series at the time of World War I. Next question is, why were people fighting with each other? Answer is, people were fighting with each other for food and drinking water. Next question is, what did Charlie decide? Answer is, Charlie decided to bring a smile on people's faces. Now kids, before continue with the reading, I will discuss some new words with you. So, the word is tough. Tough means difficult. Next word is childhood. Childhood means the time of being a child. Next is poverty. Poverty means the state of being very poor. Next is actress. Actress means a woman who plays a role. Next word is theatre. Theatre means a building to see plays. Next is worried. Worried means upset. Now kids, take out your page number 72 again and let's read the second stanza and put finger over there. Charlie Chaplin himself had a very tough childhood. Kids, write down the meaning of tough, difficult, and write down the meaning of childhood, the time of being a child. He was very young when his father left them. He and his elder brother lived in poverty with their mother, Hannah Chaplin. Kids, write down the meaning of poverty, the state of being poor. I'm repeating once again, the state of being poor. She was a variety show actress. Underline the word actress. Meaning is a woman who plays role. I'm repeating once again, a woman who plays role with a lovely voice. Sadly, when Charlie was just 5 years old, she developed a throat problem which led to cracking of her voice in a stage performance one day. Even after that, his mother gathered the courage to perform one more time. Kids, underline the word gather and write the meaning over there. Collected. 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 Kids, write down the meaning of courage. Bravery. BRAVERY. Courage means bravery. This time, Charlie accompanied his mother to the theatre where she was performing. Underline the word accompanied and write the meaning over there. To go with. Kids, write down the meaning of theatre. A building to see plays. He was quite worried about whether his mother will be able to perform or not. Kids, write down the meaning of worried. Upset. 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 As his mother opened her mouth, her voice fainted into a whisper and then just disappeared. Write down the meaning of fainted. To lose sense. SENSE. To lose sense. Underline the word disappeared. Write down the meaning. Vanished. VANISHED. ISHED, vanished. The audience grew impatient. Underline the word audience, meaning is spectators. SPECTATORS. Next, underline the word impatient and meaning is restless. 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 They began booing and hissing and demanded that their money be returned. Underline the word booing, meaning is a kind of sound. Underline the word demanded, meaning is to ask strongly. STRONGLY, to ask strongly. Now, kids, I will explain you the following lines. Charlie himself faced a very difficult time when he was just 5 years old. He and his elder brother lived with their mother in poverty. Their mother's name was Hannah Chaplin. Their father left them when Charlie was very young. Their mother struggled very hard to make ends meet. She was an actress. Charlie also accompanied her to perform on the stage. Sadly, his mother developed a throat problem. One day, she was performing on the stage, but when she opened her mouth, her voice fainted into whisper. The spectators grew restless. They began shouting and asked strongly about their money to be returned. Now, kids, it's time for the cross questions. Let's discuss these one by one. Question is, what happened to Charlie's mother when he was 5 years old? Answer is, Charlie's mother developed a throat problem when he was 5 years old. Next question is, why was Charlie worried? Answer is, Charlie was worried about his mother's health. Next is, what happened to Charlie's mother when she opened her mouth? Answer is, Charlie's mother's voice fainted into a whisper when she opened her mouth. Next is, what was the reaction of the audience? Answer is, the audience grew impatient and demanded their money back. Now kids, read these 2 pages again and revise cross questions along with the word meanings. Thank you.